San Francisco 49ers. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. A good run there to start the drive. 13 yards, first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Finding some room at midfield. And he goes diving to get as much as he can, following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ends up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be.
And now Garoppolo lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. The 30. 10. 5. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. Fumble recovery. Touchdown for Arizona. They give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice you're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. It's caught. And it's 8-0. They wasted no time showing how aggressive they're going to be in this game. They get the quick score, and then they go for 2, CD.
Surf's up, partner. And when surf's up, you ride the wave. They felt great about that quick drive, put it in the end zone. Why not go for 2? They felt comfortable with the play call that they had.
And the home crowd loves it. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. On first down, it's Mitchell. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Garoppolo on first down. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown! George Kittle, 57 yards. And the 49ers move back within a couple of the lead. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, and this is one of the best runs you'll see. A lot of times on these long touchdowns, you'll say he gets into the end zone untouched, but not here. He fought his way through contact, and it barely even registered, and he just continued down the field all the way to the end zone.
And the numbers on the next-gen stats tells us the story. He tacked on better than 40 yards after that initial contact. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Murray, and complete to Zach Ertz. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. From the 29, Murray finding Ertz again. These guys hooking up right away here, Charles. 2 plays, both passes in his direction, and both catches.
And in our time together, have we not seen the tight end position continue to develop in the passing game? You know, at some point, we may not call them tight ends anymore. We may have to come up with an entirely different way of designating that position and what they do on the field. Because when I hear tight end, I think of the old school, hand in the dirt, blocking on the line of scrimmage. These guys are much more receiver than they are guys who are going to move in the running game. So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
First carry for James Conner. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Murray going to throw. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, just keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds, working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Edmonds running out of the shotgun, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Watch your slant, watch your slant, watch your slant.
They'll try and run for it with Conner. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up 1st downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Let's go, D. Big serious. Hey. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Right back to Conner here on 1st. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The Pro Bowl corner, Jason Verrett, on the tackle. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. To throw on 2nd and 6, Murray. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 4. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On 3rd down, it's Conner. And just nowhere to go for Conner. Defense gets to him, and they mark him short. Cliff Kingsbury, part of that new breed of head coaches. And his guys are going to go for it. They'll roll him out right. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll run here with Connor. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
Murray keeps it himself, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Kyler Murray keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Cliff Kingsbury going to decide here to leave the offense out and go for 2. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray, and that's caught at the 2. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. There's Garoppolo to throw. Checks this one down. It's Mitchell. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football. There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. There he goes, right side. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Prater for the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Now Garoppolo to try again after the pick 6. Eluding the pressure right. This one completes to Mohamed Sanu. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Garoppolo now, first down throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. A final shot before half for Murray. On the move to his left. Going deep for Hopkins. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL.
Who was that?
It's on EA Sports.
Both teams finishing
What is
up
she
their
doing?
halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football at State Farm Stadium.
What?
And for the call, let's head back out to Glendale and hand it over
They just woke
to Brandon
up.
Gott.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gott. Set.
Did they watch the fight last night?
For the third quarter.
Who's this? When? Right now? Why?
The Cards with the lead. And we'll get this football
Gotta get the
first.
paprika.
Second half gets started. This taking
They
it
cook
out
with that
of
stuff non-stop.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Right.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray rolling to his right. They'll get that one complete to Connor. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Play fake. Murray rolling to his left. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's taken down inside the 30. On 1st and 10 is Connor. Pushes him over. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Connor. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing now is Murray. Flushed out right. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. On 3rd down, Connor. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Connor. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Murray. He'll get this to Connor underneath. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
What time are we leaving?
1:30.
Where are we going again?
The cemetery, and then we'll probably stay downtown till it's time to go to our reservation.
What time is the reservation at? 6? What are we going to do for 5 hours?
We're trying to get the cemetery till it's free.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in
Well, who's
time.
going to be there?
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter.
So it's kind of like, I feel like it's Mother's Day. You want to see your mom go.
Yeah.
So this, I can buy anything.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Murray on the sneak, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Kyler Murray, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point good by Prater, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Takes it at the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back that.
Nice run, bro.
Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Phoenix, Arizona is the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Elijah Mitchell, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Garoppolo looking to throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Watch the screen. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Check, 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 check.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Behind the chain, 2nd and 13.
Who that? Mike 54. Mike 54. Rip left, rip left.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Check, check, walk 54, walk 54. It's coming this way, here we go, here we go, here we go. Hey, watch that, check, Mike 54, Mike 54. And double up, double up, double up, double up.
Connor going to get it again on 2nd down. It looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on 3rd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, But they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the fourth. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it execute.
And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on fourth down. And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. Here's Andy Lee now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. This returnable for Ayuk. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This one caught by Kittle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Garoppolo. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Jalen Thompson picks it. And he'll take this across midfield and inside.
Come on, man. Don't quit. It's Mother's Day, man. Wow.